Hello guys, this is me, Nostalgia Motors, and today we are doing a clock update. Yes, I know it's been a little while since I've done one. Well, I would do one every month, but I don't know when was the last time I done one. I can't remember, but anyway, guess I'll just go over my collection. Well, I guess before that I'll listen to all the clocks. And, only reason why I do collection updates is when I get a new clock. And I guess, there's Progress, there's a Plymouth, Beehive, there's the stuff, it's a New Haven, New Haven, model name is Afton, which is a really weird name. And then there's the Seth Thomas from roughly 1900 and 1901, roughly. Seth Thomas Baso. Seth Thomas OE clock or OG clock, roughly from the 1870s. So it's a smaller OG clock. You probably heard Bim Bam chime in there somewhere. And let's go back and look at the Waterbury kitchen clock. There's really nothing special about it. It's just a kitchen clock, roughly according to some dates written in the back. Those pins written into the paper. The model name is Kent, K-E-N-T, which I've looked into, and it's led me absolutely nowhere. It means nowhere. If you know anything about this clock or have any info on it, please comment below, because I would really appreciate that, because I've had trouble finding any information on this clock. But from my acknowledgement in the back, it was dated from around mid 1850s to the early 1870s. But I like to believe this is from like the mid 1860s. I would believe. Really not too many. Here is this Howard Miller Songbird of America 2 quartz clock. Every hour it goes off. Sorry for the interruption in the background. It's New Haven going off right now, very second. But it's a battery operated clock. It's quartz. It's nothing really special. But every hour, on the top of the hour, it will chime. But instead of a rod or a chime, it uses a speaker. What's really cool about that, right? It's really nothing, but the only thing that makes it really cool, instead of a Westminster or Whittington or St. Michael, it's every hour it's a bird. Like I say, at 3 o'clock, it was 3 o'clock or something, it would be American goldfinch. It would be. But other than that, there's nothing special about it. But I think this is one of the very first things I've bought on eBay. I've bought several things at this point now on eBay, but this is one of the very first things I bought personally on eBay. But next to that is this Howard Miller, the quartz clock. Model name is unknown. I've looked up things. Really no information. It has something right there, but there's really no information. It's a quartz clock. It's nothing exciting. It's like a desk clock from probably the late 90s, probably early 2000s. Really, dust on it, but it's nothing really exciting. That's all I know. I don't know if it's rare. This is the next clock. This is a 1976 Tempest Fugit Pearl grandmother clock. Uses a Hermley movement, Westminster chime. Nothing exciting really. It doesn't work. Well, I mean, I had it working for the longest time. Then I moved it around, and yeah. After that, I just quit working. It never worked right. This really never worked even at all. Not even a little bit right. It didn't at all work right after that. Never did. I mean, really nothing exciting about it. This clock is a Centurion 35-day wall clock. Nothing really special about it. It's in Korea. It's not It's nothing. It's a really cheap, mass-produced clock from the mid-70s. Really nothing exciting about it, but it has a gong, like most. It's trying to play itself off as an American clock, even though it's literally not. And it makes itself say it's a 35-day clock, but it's more like a 31-day clock. I guess above it there's this sharp alarm clock. Nothing really special about it. Got it for Christmas almost 10 years ago at this point. Oh my gosh. No, not even 10 years ago. Maybe 6 or 7 years ago now. Yeah, that's just crazy. But let's move on to the new clock right over here. Here's the brand new clock. This is a New Haven banjo clock, or the model name is Whitney, circa 1932. This thing it's a Bim Bam chime, which it is like my only. Well, I mean, I have another mantle clock that's a Bim Bam, but it does not work. Period. It works when it wants to work, but at least the clock portion will work properly. The chiming part will not work at all, or rarely ever will work. But this clock, it's pretty cool. It's different. That's for sure, really. So I think this really what attracted me to this one was the design, the glass design, and the boats. I like boats. I like ocean liners too. I like ocean liners and cars and stuff like that. Well, anything honestly that has a motor or moving parts, I really like. I like electronics too, but yeah, like I said, it's a Bim Bam chime. You probably heard it closer to the beginning of the video. I mean, there's really nothing to talk about it, really. I mean, other than the ships and stuff. Actually, here's the key. It's really giant, but the shaft of the key shaft is so tiny. So weird. But that just makes it cooler, that does, I suppose. It gives it some character. This thing was at the antique store when I got it today. It says Whitney. It's number 217 on the catalog. So I don't know what it's on exactly. I'm assuming it's some like department store catalog or some catalog that New Haven has cataloged all their clocks they've made. I'm assuming. I don't know. Really don't know. But it says Whitney. A really handsome clock in a mahogany finish case. 30 by 12 seconds inch by high by 9.5 inches wide. With an artistic panel. Designs and on. It's kind of weird. 8-day pendulum movement with 6-inch silver dial. Available with either chime or note. A number 2 duo rod strike movement, which this has. This has a duo rod. Before they call it Bim Bam, this is called a duo rod or a dual rod. You could have either got it with just a single chime rod. I'm assuming it could have gotten it with a gong. I don't know. I haven't seen another one like it. But this clock, there's really nothing special about it. I mean, it's special in its own way. The fact that it's an American-made clock, like majority, I think like half of my clocks in my collection now are American-made, other than like the Centurion and my that clock, that Tempest Future Pearl. There's some vacuums in there too. Like some only dot in there, I guess. But yeah, that's pretty much it with the main area. Oh, hold on, actually, here's something else. This is broken. Forgot to say that, but it's broken. It's broken. It doesn't work anymore. It will tick, but it won't tick for long, so I'm not really worried about it. Still wasn't really a main piece in the collection anyway, so I'm fine with that, honestly, to be honest. Well, I guess this isn't technically a clock. Well, I mean, I guess it is, but at the same time it isn't. This is a clock radio, the Panasonic clock radio from, I'm assuming, probably the mid-'80s. It works. Got it for $7.99. About $10, about $8, exactly $8 at a local thrift store, counting with another item, which I'm not going to mention because it's for another video. But you may have seen it in this video. Yep. But it does work. Probably here to play some.
Made fresh daily Italian ice for you and your coworkers from Rita's Italian Ice. Sign up now on the Dove app or at 987thedove.com.
Yep. There's nothing special about that, really. It's just a clock radio from the 90s, or mid-'80s, sorry. The mid-'80s. I'm not for sure exactly if it's from the 80s. I'm pretty positive it's from the 80s, given it looks like a clock from a movie. This looks, I forget what movie. There's a movie with this exact same clock radio in it. I don't want to say Back to the Future, but it looks a lot like the one. But the one Marty McFly has, it's a flip clock, I'm pretty sure. But I'll have to look into that, of course. I'm not too worried about it, okay? So it's just a clock radio from the mid-'80s. Not too worried about it. Well, I was just getting ready to film this clock, but I heard that it was working. Which is really weird. It's never works. It rarely works. I mean, only if you draw up this dresser right. And I did. Got some junk drawer. I did, but it didn't hear it then. But it's going now, which is really weird. This is a Plymouth Bim Bam. I don't know if it's a really rare clock. I have no idea, but I'm pretty sure it sort of is. But it's not, even if it quits working or not. It's not in the main part of the collection, so I don't really care if it works or not. So, I don't think the hands are working either, honestly. Those hands are not changed every time this thing has worked. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe for more content like this in the future. And more content on vacuum-related content, too. Thanks for watching.